everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Toke Makinwa. Before we go any further, I would like to introduce you guys to what we do now, which is to subscribe. Yeah, you gotta hit the subscribe button and you can be a part of my family. And also, guys, you can also hit the notification button so that you be the first to know when a new video drops on this vlog. This week, as I promised you guys, I was going to talk about making decisions, yeah? And basically the place of your head, the place of your heart, the place of your emotions, whatever it is. Isn't it quite interesting how when it comes to like our finances, our jobs, and what else, where we want to live or want to move to, we are pretty straightforward with, sticking to what we think we know. Say for instance, you might be indecisive about a job, but you don't need that many factors to help you make up your mind, if you know what I mean. Because you think, I would like to earn this. Is the pay great? Is the pay okay? Is it at least close to what I think I should be earning? And it's like boom, 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 done, decision done. You just resume, or you just, make up your mind about where you want to live, and you decide to move there because of certain factors that you think matters the most. When it comes to matters of the heart, make it add up. Why are you arguing with your head when your head has finally told you what the answer is? We spoke about intuition a couple of weeks ago, and I think it's very important that we stress this part. If you notice that it's like a pattern in your life, when it comes to things like, your grades, your career, as I said, where you want to live, like normal, what you want to eat, you don't have to go through a whole 9 yards or a whole conversation, because you know what you want. You know how you feel about the decision you've made. You know how you feel about the choice you've made, and you're willing to stick with it. Why is it that we now second guess ourselves when it comes to this thing called love? Why do we let our emotions take a hold of where our heads should be? This has always worked for me, and I'm just going to share this with you. I'm going to just spit it as it is. Every single time, emotionally or love-wise, relationship or whatever, I've had to I don't even have to think about it. My head always wins. Like the moment my head tells me something, as I said a couple of weeks ago, it usually is. Except I want to argue with my head, and they might give my emotions the room to now tell me reasons why my head is a bit hard. And by the time you start doing that, you've lost the plot. I really think when you're down at crossroads and all the options are glaring and your head says something, go with your head. It will never let you down. Trust me, take this to the bank and cash it. Okay, I personally feel like our heads are always detached from every other thing. So when it comes to a guy, for instance, too many factors come to play. Your heart, oh, he seems nice. Your lady parts, he hits it. Oh, the sex is so good. Still emotions. He does really nice things to me. Still emotions. But your head is there to remind you, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Sometimes we ignore all the alarm signs. Like it shows you why you shouldn't go with this guy. He doesn't like you as a person. He's only interested in sleeping with you. He doesn't want to talk about serious things with you. When you try to get to know him on a personal level, he has a wall. Your head is telling you all these things. Which are those things that are unsettling inside of you? When you feel like everything is going but when someone asks you, how far with this guy now? You're like, he's great, but that but is your head. Sometimes you have to be so practical. I like the way this person makes me feel, but there's a light bulb moment in my head. And this light bulb moment is so important because it wouldn't let me be. Because even when I'm trying to convince my entire body, it's a struggle. Sometimes as women, we can relate. You have this war going on inside of you where you're like, today I'm not gonna answer his phone calls because I know that he doesn't treat me right. You tell yourself all the reasons why this is not the relationship. You actually tell yourself when you're sitting with yourself, after all, he said this the other day, I know how it made me feel. I know he's not the one for me, so I'm just gonna stay away from it. By 4 o'clock, you now feel lonely. Oh, you now see that phone call. Even before you answer, your brain is saying, but you told yourself that you're not going to pick up. Then you now say, but maybe if I don't answer, what if he now thinks I'm acting up? Sometimes we dumb ourselves down so badly. It's like, what if he now thinks I have an attitude? Bitch, it's okay to have an attitude. That's not your man's. That's not the person for you. That's not the right decision. Your head is telling you no, but your body is telling you every other reason why you should stay in this fucked up situation. And I think we need to start turning up the volumes in our mind. It's always there, except you want to lie to yourself. So I decided to do this video as a friendly reminder, because I know as you're watching me, the voice is talking to you right now. I can feel it. I can tell, because it's talking to me too. Sometimes I make the right choice. Sometimes I still do dumb shit. And sometimes I'll still sit back and ask myself, but you knew it wasn't going anywhere. A leopard can't change its spots. You know, but you just want to hear those sweet words. Hey, baby. You know, if you, he calls me baby. Oh, he really likes me. No, he don't, boo. He don't. He calls 7 of you, baby. That's how it works for me. Sometimes I'm really over, and I mean, I criticize myself so much because I know that if I let my heart enter the room, the conversation is over. Because I have a soft heart. So people who have soft hearts, we have to be gangster. Do you understand? Like, you have to always state your emotions. Shut the fuck up, you bitch. I am the master of this right here. And if this is telling me that it ain't working out, it's not adding up. You know how you know 11 plus 11, 22, period, boom, your brain told you. You don't even have to argue. I want to be a banker. I go to school, boom, 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 boom. I study, get my exams done, banker. I want to study law. My mind, I like law. Okay, let's do this. Let's work together, mind. Let's work together. Read, pass, go to law school. I'm a lawyer. All of those things, your mind was the winner. You gave your mind so much credit for steering you in the right direction to get to where you got to, that the fuck boy came to meet you. All of a sudden, your mind is no longer screwed on tight. Then it's like, oh, you're a lawyer, bitch. You're a doctor. Idiots. You got here by using your sense. Why can't you use your sense to tell yourself that, this light is nice. This music is quite romantic. This conversation is great. But if I don't go home right now, I know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is he's going to move near me and I'm going to feel like, oh, we're going to start kissing. From kissing, he's going to caress my body. From caressing my body, he's going to put his finger where it's not supposed to be. And I don't have any control when it gets there. But even while he's in there, your lady parts, if you are honest with yourself, even when the nigga is fingering you, something in your brain tells you, go home now, stop it, get up. Turn off the music. This is not where you're meant to be. This is not right. You know how you feel bad after this. Your brain is always talking, but you're like, this red wine. Let me just gulp more so that I can drown out the voice. The next day, he does not call you. 3 days later, the nigga has not even said hello. You now start sitting in your room. What is it about me? I just think maybe I'm a bad person. Maybe I'm not capable of love. Then you call your girlfriend's pity party. What's up? Nothing. I'm just home. So what's going on now? I'm just tired. I just think it's not just going to happen for me. I just think maybe I'll be single for a long. I just think maybe you are a fool. They've used your brain to wash plates. Look at you. If you had only listened to yourself, perhaps you'll be lonely when you get home. But guess what? Loneliness is way better than bad company. At least you wake up the next day not worried about somebody cheating on you, beating on you, lying to you. Your head can think straight. You know, money can make sense. You know, you don't have time to be emotional about decisions because you just know. I know it's easier said than done. No, please don't get me wrong. Because, listen, I can't say that I've always made the right choice. But because I've been there and I've learned that if some things could have been avoided. There are some conversations, there are some people. Don't try and prove hard, girl. Stop it. You know yourself. All that, if I see him, I just want you to see me looking good. That's the beginning of fuck up. There is no need. If he enters this door, run through the back door because you know yourself. It's good to always have these conversations with yourself. Let your head always speak to you. You know there's no reason why you want to talk to your ex. You know nothing good can come out of this communication between you and your ex. You know that this guy is only coming to lie to you some more. You can see the truth in the way the person is living. Since you left him, you are doing better. You look back and you now see the guy. Maybe he's probably just been running around the same clique of girls. He has nothing to show for all the time you guys have been together. But somehow you think because he's handsome, beard gang, broad chest, as they say, standing nipples. You're like, jeez. Just when he says hi, everything enters. You know how your head just goes left, mind, right, body. It's like, hi. That's the beginning of the walk to the valley of the shadow of death. Then you now come back 6 months later. But boy, it's just strong thing. See me, couldn't dafu. Oh no, punish her. Which punish? God is not punishing anybody because your brain told you. That's why I'm going to stop this because I could go on and on and on. Thank you guys for watching. It's time now for you to do this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. I will chat with you guys on the next episode of Talk and Moments. Chat with you guys later.